No, and he is living there and praying and has nothing to eat. For what? And nowhere he sees a chance that he can win. Nowhere. Because some people are following them and the most people are fighting against him. So after one day, you know, one day as a prophet you will say, no, it's okay, I'm no prophet now. I will go back, you know, to my former life. But he makes it 13 years in Mecca and he has absolutely no possibility to win. Afterwards he goes to Medina and suddenly with the time, it's right, he gets the rulership, but it was not imaginable that he will ever get this. And then his rulership is even more a proof for his truthfulness. Why? Because look how he was living when he was the ruler. He was not living in a palace. You know, he was living like, it's almost like a tent. You know, he was sleeping on the ground. So that even, you know, you saw signs from the hard ground on his back. You know, he was milking himself. His shoes were old shoes, and he had to fit them. You know, look. And what did his wife say? They are the best. You know, your wife is always the best witness for you. It's bad, maybe, for us. You know, they were the witnesses. What did he say? What did Aisha say? كان في خدمة أهله فإذا حضرت الصلاة خرج إلى الصلاة. He was, you know, there for his family, worked for them, helped them in the house. Yes, now some husbands have some problems today with their wife, maybe. You will say, yeah, he was helping at home. And when the prayer came, he went to the prayer. His prayer, how was his prayer at night? Until his feet began to swell. Right? Swell. Huh? It's the same word in German. It's only schwell. Are the same. You know, so with this you see absolutely that this person, his prayer, his fasting, his acting, everything shows you that he was a truthful person. So, he's no liar, he's not crazy, he can only be a prophet. And we can make a particular lecture only for this topic. But I only wanted to mention this. What my impression was, then one day I found in this Ibn Ishaq, I didn't mention this in my Arabic lesson, I told you, I sometimes forget some facts. I found there that there was written that the name of Muhammad is mentioned in the Bible. So, late at night when I was reading this, I looked for my Bible. At this night I didn't find the Bible, because I'm very, you know, it's always chaos in my home, but now I'm married, alhamdulillah, so my wife, she helps me a bit. And then I was looking for this verse. You know, I was not a Muslim. Then I looked and hear what it's saying here. It's John 16 verse 12. Jesus says, according to this, I still have many things to say to you. So Jesus was not completing the message. But what did the Prophet say about himself? And he says, Al-yawma akmaltu lakum dinakum, that the religion is perfected. In what time? In the time of the Prophet Muhammad. But Jesus says, according to this Bible, we say there are some things wrong and something right. He says, I still have many things to say to you. But they would be too much for you now. But when and this is actually a Greek word, it can be parakletos or parakletos, you know. It just takes like this. When the parakletos comes, he will lead you the complete truth. Who led you to complete truth? Muhammad. You know? And he will lead you the